But we got to talk about this. This is becoming a problem, not just with athletes. You got dudes who work with each other, who are friends with each other, live in the same neighborhoods. They're all swimming in the same cesspools. They're all swimming in the same cesspools. We got to figure out why. Why are they swimming in the same cesspool? Yeah, she's about almost 10 years older than him. Probably more like 9. This guy has only been in the NBA for 1 year. This basically second year guy. He's barely out of his rookie season and she's already hopping on him. And they're getting at these dudes early. You know? Well, Amber Rose is a freak. And when you are a young guy and you have a freaky female like this, you know, it's going to have people wondering, you know, what really going on in there? But maybe I should, you know, it is what it is. But see, the downside of dealing with chicks like this is that they want to be public and they're going to use whatever you have in order to feed off of it. You know, like vampires. And that's what Amber Rose is doing. And you got chicks like who do this all the time. I'm pretty sure y'all know women who are thoughts and dudes who are dating them and marrying them, kissing them in the mouth, holding hands with them. This guy's holding hands with this chick. Now, I can see if he was just smashing. But you're holding hands with this chick, man. She has been with every type of guy in the industry she could be with. And the fact that she does slut walks lets me know that she's probably doing even more thought shit behind the scenes. And we have to look at this and analyze it. With the whole clout chasing. You have Snoop Dogg. I saw an article where excuse me. He's going to be doing a show called Clout Chasers, and they had a teaser trailer, where he's going to be basically exposing these females who are out here exposing these athletes. And he's doing this show because he got exposed. And you know what I'm saying? And the thing about Snoop moves fast. You know, Snoop is one of those guys that he's always looking for motivation, and maybe he's found it. But the fact that you were giving this chick $2,000, you were flying her in, she said that y'all were screwing to your gospel album. They don't make you look good, bro. What's going on there, bro? Why the clout chasing? We definitely need to discuss this. Because the clout chasing is getting real. You already got enough regular chicks who think they're celebrities because they have 100,000 followers on Instagram and they think they're celebrities. Shout out to Black Soul Star for getting the super chat going. Yeah, let's get the likes up, people. Yeah, she said they were making love to the gospel album. And so Snoop Dogg wants to fight back against clout chasers, okay? He needs to start with himself and who he's choosing, you know? But back to this guy, Monty Morris. Okay. Yeah, Monty Morris. They call him Monty Big Game Morris. He's 23. He went to Iowa State. I believe he graduated because he played there 4 years. Just got drafted into the NBA in 2017. Now, I don't know if he hit her up in the DMs because she dated a basketball player before, but he was like a 6-man sort of. So, and she also said she would never date a basketball player. She even made what makes this interesting is that Amber Rose made fun of basketball players. She talked about how basketball players weren't that intelligent. Well, she might be right about this Monty Morris guy, because he must not be very intelligent if he doesn't see that he is being used for clout. She literally clowned basketball players, but now she's back dealing with them. Yeah, Kevin wasn't trying to. She tried with Kevin. Kevin was like, nah, you clout chaser. You clout chaser. And these young dudes sees a big old plastic silicone rear end. You know, she do got big tits, but they might be fake too. And they just lose their mind. And Amber Rose she says she's a freak. And these guys, they lose their minds. So she's hopping on this 23-year-old. And this might come a trend. You might see more women start dating younger, stupid dudes who they see the aesthetics and it takes over their thinking. You know what I'm saying? The aesthetics take over their thinking, you know? They're thinking about, wow, her ass is huge. She light skin. And brothers just lose it. But you're gonna have. But I see this. I see more women following her footsteps, her and Black China, and they're gonna be out there dating 19-year-olds and 18-year-olds. The reason why they don't do it as much is because they have to deal with people socially. They got to deal with their family socially. They have to deal with friends, co-workers who are going to ask them about that. So if they do deal with these guys, they deal with them on a very low-key basis, you know? But I believe this is going on. I believe some of these older chicks out here with young side dudes and, you know what I'm saying, dudes they, you know, take care of. Because they're going to look at what these women are doing. They're going to think it's cool. You already think it's cool to only seek the attention of men who are in the entertainment industry, as if there aren't genuine men outside of that. But maybe those genuine men are waking up and they notice that. Probably should have noticed it a long time ago. Because men, especially older men for years, have dated younger women, but they usually will marry those women, you know, or they'll just, you know, casually date. But when you're an older woman with children, Amber Rose, she has a child. Black China has 2 children. They're still out here trying to date all these young dudes and live a single life like they ain't got no responsibilities. But they still want the credit of being a good mother, you know? Now, for me, when I look at society and what is going on with families and men who look up to these professional athletes and they look at the women that they're with, I will give women this though. Men are visual, and if they see their favorite, you know, basketball player dating a Amber Rose type, he may be like, yo, I need to get me an Amber Rose. Because he thinks that it's cool now. You know, it's a trend, you know. And you know what's very interesting is that women like Amber want to do the same thing as men. They want to be able to sleep around with as many people as possible and not be called a hoe. Because they believe that men sleep around and don't get called a hoe. No, because a lot of those guys are having children out of wedlock. They're being called babies' daddies. You know, men who are throwing their dick around, 9 times out of 10, they have multiple children. Okay. And because it's different with a man. A man, you know, the way sex goes, I don't even have to explain this to y'all. Y'all already know the way sex goes. The woman is going to be taking, you know, she's basically, she's going to be getting renovations, so to speak. You know, men don't get renovations when they're sleeping with women, but women get, you know, internal renovations when they're dealing with a bunch of men. You know, she dealing with men with all types of, you know, sizes of eggplants. You know, you don't want to get the girl who is just busted. Like, you do not want to Get with a chick who's busted. You think she look good. You like, wow, you know, she keeps herself in good shape, and then you get with her and you realize she done been ran through by everybody. Okay. We definitely don't want to be that guy. But we find ourselves once again in a culture that is becoming more and more okay to women being more like men, being more masculine, you know, sleeping around. Women want to be able to sleep around and not be judged. Well, trust me, any man you date is going to judge you. Any man you date is going to judge you. And the fact that you don't think that you should be judged by the fact that you're sleeping around, the fact that you're busted, some of these chicks are busted in their 20s. They're done. By the time they're 30, they're already trying to be, you know, born again virgins. And they're trying to be born again virgins because they're so busted. They're so, you know, sexually used up. So they be going on these periods of celibacy. Like, you ever been around a female who's acting like she no longer likes sex anymore, that she wants to be celibate? She's giving her life to God and shit. That is because she's all used up. She done went through a long whole phase. Like, that whole phase went on for years. That whole phase went on for years. I had a couple kids in the process. Now she walking around talking about how she, what's up, Tamika? How she is a, you know, she's about women empowerment. You know, she wants to hold men accountable all of a sudden. Why you weren't holding all those men that you were allowing to sleep with you unprotected? Why weren't you holding them accountable? It's funny though, when you have chicks that they want to hold men accountable after they done been with all these different men who they didn't hold accountable for wearing protection. But you see, whenever you call out an Amber Rose type or a Cardi B, the media turns against you because they want women to be slutty. And that's what we're trying to tell women. Society wants you to be slutty. Society wants you to hate men. They want you to not respect your body. That's what they want. You think you're being empowered. No, they want you to be dysfunctional because they know that you have the children, and for the most part, you're raising the children. And if you're completely dysfunctional, you're going to raise dysfunctional children. And that's what we've been trying to tell you. All right, Neek. Shout out to Neek Luch. Appreciate that, bro. Exactly, Jamila. Be slutty for your man. Be slutty for your man. But you have people, shout out to Turf Orca, says they're neither region muscles or constant detraction. Succubus equals parasitic organism. Succubus. I can't say that word. But shout out to Turf. Now I know y'all. Now somebody brought up in the chat: do men get used up? Yes, men get used up. They call it child support. Listen, Tamika. I have said this, and I listen. I'm not. I know women go through a whole phase. I know pretty much all women go through a whole phase. And if a woman says she hasn't gone through a whole phase, she's lying, or or she's a late bloomer. So a woman going through a whole phase is typical of most women these days, because women want to sleep with as many of the guys that they like as possible, especially when they're young and they have that energy, and they ain't got no children. Nah, that's cool, Tur. It was almost like you wrote that word for word out of a dictionary. You know, women go through whole phases. Okay, it's cool that she go through a whole phase. You know, now women gonna say, "Well, I've never been through a whole phase." Okay, that's fine. But there are a lot of women who do. Okay, and I don't judge them. I want them to embrace it, because you have women who be lying about the fact that they're pass arounds. Like Amber Rose. Amber Rose is a pass around, and she embraces it. This is why she wants to normalize being a slut, because she's a pass around. She's the chick that these guys in the industry date when they don't have nobody. Look, you know what I'm saying? Look at Future. He's constantly trying to go after somebody in the industry's girlfriend or wife. These guys don't know how to choose a decent woman to save their life. But you would think this guy, who seemingly, I believe, graduated from college, he's a good college player. He's in the NBA. Now his career is he's going to be overshadowed by this chick, because he wants to be walking around holding hands with her. Dude, just because her ass is fat and the skin is light does not mean that you need to be showing her off. I know y'all have a thing for that, but damn. Now this could stunt his career, because when you are known more for who you date than your talent, that's going to fuck with you mentally. It is. It's going to fuck with you. Yeah, they are. They're a tag team. They're a dynamic duo. They've taken full advantage of social media. But let me tell y'all this, though. You have women, though, like on social media, like Instagram, like they're like considered IG models. They do everything they can to not have their private life public, because they still want to be seen as an attractive woman who respects herself to a certain degree. But because Amber's a clout chaser, you got Black China, who's a clout chaser. They don't care about the perception. They just want to change the perception to normalize it. And you have other women who want to be able to do what they do, but they still want to be seen as decent women. They don't think what these chicks are doing is decent, but they still would want to do it. They're just afraid of they're afraid of the repercussions of it. Why do y'all think that women put dudes on blast so much? Like out of nowhere, this chick is putting a guy who DM'd her on blast, because the chick is probably doing some crazy shit behind the scenes, and because the way a lot of these chicks' minds work, they have to overcompensate some kind of way. So they put these guys on blast to try to show, oh, this guy wants to date me. Usually how it is, when you lose weight or make money, people are going to change their perception of you, you know? These chicks will put a guy on blast because behind the scenes, they're cheating on their guy, the guy that they're with, the guy that they claim they're in a loving relationship with. They're probably cheating on him. And if guys are DMing them, they want to say, hey, look, I'm not cheating on you. Look, this guy is DMing me. She's probably sleeping with dudes for money behind the scenes, cheating. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vern. Says summertime equals Thizot season. Be safe and wrap it up. Exactly. Shout out to you, because you do need to be careful, because this is the time of year that these chicks be getting pregnant, and they have their kids right towards the end of the year, at the beginning of that next year. So you brothers better wrap it up, because this is around the time women get pregnant. Okay, you brothers out here not taking care of yourselves. You know, you're not wearing any kind of protection. You just running up in what you see raw, because these women out here looking good. It's the summertime, the weather's warm, so there's not a lot of clothing, and y'all getting caught up. That's what I was saying. These chicks will look at what Amber Rose and these other women are doing. They want to do it, but they don't want the perception to be different of them. They want to be known as just attractive women who are intelligent and educated, and you know, I'm not sleeping around. Yes, they sleeping around, man. For the right price, they will. To be able to fly on a private jet, you know what a woman would do? To go on a nice vacation spot when she ain't never left her city, she ain't never left her state. Like, when you see these chicks, man, on in hotel after hotel after hotel. Now, mind you, they don't have no occupation in their bios. They don't have no business in their bios. They're basically traveling around trying to meet tricks, or they're some married man that they mess with is flying them in once a week, you know. They are running out of time, Christina. That's why they're trying to date as many of these young guys as possible. That's why they can't campaign for the guys who are older and more experienced. They have to do with these younger chicks. Now I want y'all to understand, I'm not letting these brothers off the hook. I think Monty Morris is a dumbass. I think Monty Morris is a thirsty, weak-minded guy who saw a light-skinned biracial woman with a fat ass, and he just was like, I'm going to wife you up. I'm going to walk around holding your hand. I'm going to claim you. Dude, you could have got with her and not claimed her. But because you thirsty, and it's not like he's that young. He's 23 years old. Dude was in college for 4 years. He's been on his own for a while. He should know better. But I guess she's a step up from what you were dealing with at Iowa State. And the thing is that I know that when we're young, we make mistakes and things of that nature. Of course we do. We do make mistakes. We do make bad decisions. But he is an adult. He's on his own. He's been on his own for a couple of years. Yeah, 23 ain't exactly young. I mean, it's young, but it's not that young. He's been in the NBA for 1 year. I'm pretty sure these guys have conversations. And listen, whatever you do privately, you do that. But I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the amount of clout chasing that is going on. There's a lot of clout chasing going on out there. And this is the type of a season for it, where you're going to see things like this. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the phone line here so y'all can call in and let me know what you think. Hold on a second. Let me do this first. People were still, never mind. I was going to say people were still trying to call the show after the show ends. But y'all can call in now. Let me know what you think on the specific topic. What do you think of the clout chasers? The fact that Snoop Dogg has his own. Or do y'all know any clout chasers? Is there clout chasers at your job? Is there clout chasers at your school, in your neighborhood? Shout out to Dhan219. She just went from 21 to 23 Savage. This will be done by the time the season starts. You know, it might just be a summertime thing. You know, it might just be a summertime thing. But yeah, she definitely with this 23-year-old. Don't know if he's a savage, but definitely she went a couple numbers up. But I know y'all know some clout chasers at your job. They constantly trying to build files and tell on you for attention or for a pat on the head. Maybe in your neighborhood, in your family. Do you have any clout chasers in your family who's constantly on Facebook going live, trying to preach to people, you know, trying to elevate themselves higher than they really are? Because the clout chasing is heavy. This is why Snoop Dogg says he's going to produce a show about clout chasing, because he got caught up. All it takes is you getting caught up to do this. You should have been did something like this, man. Because the clout chasing is heavy on social media. The clout chasing is heavy on social media. And we definitely, as men, you know, we make mistakes, but we have to do better. So make sure y'all call up. If there's any women who disagree with what I'm saying, you can call up. I know some of y'all may disagree with the topic. As a teacher, while talking to a man she was friends with, who happens to be CEO of a gold company. Really, Amina? Yeah. So married, and she was talking. Friends with, you know, yeah, she was trying to make moves. How was it Wiz's fault? So is Wiz's fault? Is Wiz Khalifa's fault? I've seen clout chasing. I've seen chicks, man, they will ignore you if you ain't got no nice car. They on social media pining and begging for attention of dudes. What's going on? Tasha, what's going on? Because like I said, this topic could be very, very broad. Because I'm pretty sure we all have been around the clout chase. We've seen it. People always trying to use you or other people for their own entertainment, and you know. But I will say this though, you do have wolves in sheep's clothing. You know, you got people who will pretend that they're all about having good intentions, but the intentions may not be good. You know, the intention may be to take your man, take your position. Shout out to one. It says Jaye Ambrose needs to put a plexiderm on her pussy. Yeah, she need to close up shop, but she never closes up shop. She never closes up shop. She's always moving to the next one. She always moving to the next one. She never closes up shop, man. Always looking for the next guy with up and coming. You know, this guy could be up and coming. She see it. But I want to know is chicks like this DMing these guys? Are they specifically looking for who people like? And she's sort of going in a direction, kind of like 21 Savage, you know? You went from Rob Kardashian, you know, as Black China did, to a 18-year-old. Yes, make sure y'all call in 803-767-4101. Yeah, they probably are DMing them, because if you DM a female, she gonna gladly put you on blast. That's why That's why I think women want to DM you. I don't think women like when men DM them. I think they see that as a sign of thirstiness, you know? So they would prefer gourmet, what is going on? Make sure y'all, before y'all go and pull somebody, make sure that you are pulling the right people, man. Y'all got to get that together. Latasha, you were timed out by mistake. Live life. Why won't you DM a man? What's wrong with DMing men? Women do it all the time. That's how they get into these relationships. Look how they get into these relationships, man. They're the ones DMing these guys. They see a guy DMing them as a sign of thirstiness. I guarantee you. Women are very aggressive. They're very aggressive. You talk to certain men, they'll be like, my inbox is full of women. Inbox is full of women. Married women, women in relationships. Because women are very confident that a man is not going to put them on blast. Because women think they know men. You know what I'm saying? They think they have men down pat mentally. They think they know men, you know? So it takes a rich man for you to go in the DMs. Wow. But there have been rich men that get put on blast. There have been dudes who have paper who've been put on blast and been clowned. I know this is mostly just us as brothers who get clowned. Nobody else except us. Backwards logic of a thizot. Well, you know, like I said, man, the roles are reversing. You know, you have women who want to be men. This is why you got women getting short haircuts, you know, fades with lines in the side. Like they have this masculine trait about them. Oh, okay. So I mean, you say you met your fiance through the DMs. Okay. So you've had success. So you've had success. Okay. So you've had success. So you consider yourself a success story, huh? Okay. Listen, women should always want to reach out to a man. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a woman saying, okay, I like what I see. I like what he has to say. Why not? You changing the game. You changing it up. Women got to come out that comfort zone. You got to come out the comfort zone. You know? And just hit him up. Because, look, listen, what's the worst thing that can happen if you DM a guy? You know? What is the worst thing that can happen? It's not like a whole bunch of people is going to know about it. It's not like he's going to post screenshots. Now, I will say this, though. If you dissed him before, he may have remembered that, and he might get petty. But that's very few and far in between. Well, live life. I don't even know what you look like. So I don't know if you're getting men or not. You could just be telling me fibs. I have a black female in my building always inviting me to suck her nuts. She inviting you to suck her nuts. Yeah, women telling you to suck this and suck that. They have this masculine trait about them. Look at Tiana Taylor. Just masculine. She's nice to Tiana Taylor's nice to look at. Look at her body. She's a work of art. But she has this masculine trait about her. She has a really nice voice, but she just has this masculine trait about her. What's up, Zargon, Quavius? Good. Like, where did that come from? You wonder, you know what I'm saying? Now you got her sitting up here responding to people, arguing with people. Shout out to Yardley. Says Azalea Banks said clout chasing coon. JDB for Prez. I appreciate that, Yardley. Shout out to Yardley. Yeah, that's another clout chaser. Let me get on it. Let me get on her. Shout out to Sean Gilks. That's why they have a hard time dealing with rejection, late fee. I appreciate that, Sean. Shout out to late fee. Shout out to everybody who get those late fees in. I really do appreciate that. That goes near and dear to me. But let me get on that clout chaser for a second. You got, I don't know, I may do a video, I may not. But I don't want to give this chick any more of my attention because I think Azalea Banks has proven how much of a mentally unstable female that she is. And I really don't know why you brothers deal with her. Why are you trying to save somebody that don't want to be saved? Nick Cannon gave her an opportunity to go on his show. I'm not privy to all the details. I have to go look. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention because I don't really give a shit about Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks is a self-hater. She is the epitome of a coon. She's the only female I think right now I would call a coon. Even though some of you other females, you know. But Azalea Banks is somebody who needs to be forgotten about. You need to counsel her. Even though you have women and males who will take up for her, this female is the ultimate clout chaser. All she does is argue with other people, looking for attention. She tried that shit with the gay community and it made her ass apologize. But she will always find some black man to argue and talk shit about. That's her life. She is the clout chaser. Now, she's not chasing dudes. She's chasing their attention so she can argue with them because she's dysfunctional. She needs psychological help. Get her off TV. Get her in a fucking therapist room. Get her on that couch, and they need to, talk to her and figure out what is going on. It's always somebody else's fault. You got Russell Crowe, who you said spit on you, but you still don't have two bad words to say about him. That says a lot about you, Azalea. I don't feel sorry for her. She did everything she's doing. She did it to herself. She put herself in that situation because she don't like black men, and she realizes that the only way she's going to make a fucking living is if she deals with them. And that bothers her. Maybe people would accept her if she wasn't so crazy. But because she's so crazy, these dudes deal with her from a distance. And you got Wale that said that when her and Wale got into it, yeah, absolutely is ASD. It's definitely attention-seeking disorder. She didn't mention it again, Live Life, because those guys who whatever happened to her, it wasn't black men. Because if they were black, she'd still be talking about it. She'd still be talking about it. See, white men can do whatever they want. You got Russell Crowe, who you say spat on you, and you still have not gone to court. You still, when you talk about it, I saw the interview she did, and when she talked about went in on RZA, she barely said anything about Russell. But you got all this vitriol towards RZA. RZA was trying to save you. He was going to put you in a movie. I think he did. He put her in a movie. He was going to help her music career. And what does she do? She goes and acts a fool at a party and gets thrown out, and she wants to blame him for not taking up for her. I wouldn't take up for you either. And then you got people who are taking up for this chick. This chick needs help. She needs to be on a therapist's couch. She does not need to be making music for anybody. She does not need to be on no stage nowhere. Not until she gets the help that she needs. She needs help. So we definitely, so she, you can't, you can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. So 2 Block. Zayla Banks doesn't know who she is, but she's a definite a clout chaser. Probably one of the top ones. They should have never brought her on that show. Why are you gonna bring somebody who's mentally unstable on that show? You know she gonna get clowned. They're gonna clown her. She should already expect that. Shout out to 2 Block. Appreciate that. And you bringing this chick on the show, and that was the wrong move, bro. Y'all still trying to help this chick who don't respect you. Man, she don't bring no rating. Guillermo, I don't think she brings ratings in like that. I don't think so. I mean, this all could be for clout. The NBA player name is Monty Morris. Controversy does bring ratings, but it also, she's going at Nick Cannon and dissing him and dissing his condition. Shout out to Vernon Parker Jr. So Jay speaking facts. Salute. Did she make fun of his him having kidney problems? I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe y'all can tell me. But you have these clout chasers. You have the clout chasers who are out there looking for another man in the industry today. You got the clout chasers looking to have everybody talk about them and conversate about them, argue back and forth with them. Yeah, she made fun of his lupus, right? So that goes beyond just jokes and trying to promote a show. You were trying to hurt this dude's feelings. That female has a disdain towards black men, even the black men that try to help her. I believe the only thing RZA did bad was even trying to help her in the first place. Oh yeah, 6ix9ine is another female. He's another female chasing clout. He's another female chasing clout, man. He couldn't handle jail, man. He had to get out of there. 6ix9ine probably told on as many people as he could. He probably said he was gonna do everything in his community to get out of jail. What's going on, Bella? He did everything he could to get out of that situation. He did everything he could to get out of that situation, man. Amina, you haven't heard of the Test My Gangster tour? When this guy was going to different states, trying to post up in their neighborhoods, like when he went to Chicago and said that he was gonna be on somebody, he's gonna be on O Block. You haven't heard of the Test My Gangster tour? And then also, this dude flies out Chief Keef's baby mama. What's going on, Marie? Just so he could throw it in Chief Keef's face. But he's not clout chasing? Oh my God. So we really have to look at all of these clout chasers, you know? Yeah, he's doing the most over here. I mean, or if you were on Instagram, you probably would have seen the various amount of videos that they share. Oh, he dogged her out? That don't surprise me. And then DJ Academics is going to interview this chick. A failed clout chaser. Now what do you have? Chief Keef's going to be mad at you. Okay? You got, as you say, got played by 6ix9ine. Now what do you have? Yeah, he was self-incriminating, self-snitching. You know, like you going in somebody's neighborhood 3 o'clock in the morning just to make videos. I don't have that many videos about 6ix9ine. I can count on one hand how many videos I have about 6ix9ine. I don't talk about him like that. No, I'm not clout chasing. I don't need a clout chase. People come to me. I don't go to them. That's the difference. Clout chasers when you going in somebody's neighborhood, you flying in their baby's mama, you're doing all these stupid skits, trying to make fun of somebody. Again, I have nothing against this guy, but he's done some dirty shit. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream, everybody. As Tasha saying, Tasha showing all the love, blowing kisses. But make sure y'all call in. I had all these phone calls yesterday. What happened to all the phone calls? I had all these phone calls yesterday. Everybody just wanted to get on the line. Y'all ain't want to talk no more? We need somebody to call in and get the party started. Yeah, team like. Exactly. I mean, a team like. Now, can somebody likely call in and get it started? Where all the phone calls at? You know what's crazy? People were calling the lines after the show was off air. And I know y'all know that show was off air. And you still was calling. That's not a house phone, people. It's not even my cell phone. I appreciate that, Sanaya. Says she loves my voice. Sanaya loves my voice. Well, I love you, Sanaya, since you love my voice. Bella say you at work. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, but everybody wanted to talk yesterday. I had all those phone calls yesterday. That's why I was like, I'm gonna do another call-in show today, just for the people who weren't able to talk to me yesterday. You know, go look at my last stream, Mike. Lionel says, "Shout out from Germany. Shout out to you and everybody in Germany." I guess so. Live life. I guess so. Reese said, "We sneaking to watch this at work." Well, yeah, you know, I do say some things that make people uncomfortable. So, and you probably can't call in because you're sitting at your desk and you like got one earpiece in and you laughing to yourself. They about to say, "What they laughing at?" Like, why they keep laughing? What they laughing at? What they looking at? What they on Facebook? What they looking at? That's what they doing. But I just want y'all. Okay, we got a phone call here. Let's see who this is. First one. You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Jay? This is DJ.
What's going on, DJ?
Not a whole lot, man. Just wanted to say a few things, and like you said, get the call started.
All right.
Here's how I look at this. I think men and women are more similar in what they look for than we like to admit.
Uh-huh.
You know, like how guys and females don't really like needy people, people who are always underneath them. And I think that dudes, whether they admit it or not, want someone who's more experienced in the bed as opposed to having to train a virgin. Like females don't want to train a virgin.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I think they go with the Amber Roses and the Black Chinas because they're sure things. And this younger man thing that's becoming a fad, I think that's partially due to the fact that these women have been through so many men, and once you near or hit 30, you can't fall for that stuff anymore. So you got to go to the next best thing, men who have bread, because that's all they seem to go for is the man with bread, who is not quite initiated to your hoish ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they're going with that, and it's gonna keep growing from this point until even the young men wise up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in reality, I think. Oh yeah, you go first.
No, I think that's what you're starting to see it a little bit more on social media. But the older guys are actually waking up a lot quicker. But the younger guys are right behind them because you got younger guys who are making the content. So
that is true.
Yeah,
that is true. I didn't need to say too much, man. Just wanted to get in there and share that one thought with you.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in. All right.
All right, man.
All right. You're live, Jay the Black.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Jay the Black. Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name?
It's Amina.
What's going on, Amina? Amina calling in for the first time.
Yeah, you were like, hey, man, yo, Miss Cole now. Like, hey, Cole, stop being, like, complacent. So I'm like, okay. Cool. But, yeah, like, for me, it's just a message to, like, females. Can females just be more, have higher standards? I feel like over the decades, standards are going lower and lower and lower. Like, at first, oh my gosh, okay, I'm nervous, like what? I'm on a live stream, my bad. But anyway.
They say there's an echo.
You know, like
they're saying there's an echo.
Is there an echo?
Is there an echo on my end or on her end? Okay, let me turn my volume down a bit. All right, is there still an echo? Everybody in the chat, they said on your end. On your end there's an echo.
Is it on my end? Oh,
yeah.
crap.
Like, are you watching me and talking at the same time?
No, I'm not. I switched to the one.
Okay.
Maybe wear my headphones real quick.
Okay.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, they said it's good now.
Is it fine now?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. But like, I just feel like females, can we just have higher standards in this era? Like, it's now Instagram thoughts and cloud chasing is now a trend. It's been a trend, I think, from 2016. It just got worse and worse. And can you tell you now, like in South Africa, like South Africans look up to the U.S., right? Whatever the U.S. does, they will follow a few years later. Now we had what's this guy? Migos, Cardi B's husband.
Offset.
He came here. Yes, he came here. He cheated on Cardi B with one of the girls here, Faith Nkesi. She's also a very Instagram queen. She's a slave queen. We call them slave queens. And it's a trend. Like they just popular like that to just be thoughty. You find them at the clubs. You find them at these party type places. You know, like it's just a hype. And can we just stop? Like, can we just? I don't know. Let's not stop, but let's be unique. It's a trend. People will be like that for now, but don't follow the trend. Because ultimately, there's going to be a time, like, these women, at some point, we're all going to be 30, 40 years old, 50 years old, right? And what will we have to do? Will this life sustain us? Will this slave queening life sustain us of, you know, sleeping around, of chasing money, rich sex, hashtag rich sex, Nicki Minaj, like that life, is it going to pay off at some point? Like, is it, you see what I'm saying? I'm rambling, but that's just what I'm trying to say. Let's just all trying to have values now. Let's have morals. Let's bring the moral era back. Like where, you know, not everybody has to see you like naked, or you don't have to be naked to be attractive, or you don't have to be naked to you know, show your value. Like, come on. But anyway, thank you so much. I bought a bit of air. Oh, sorry. How long can we stay on these calls?
You can stay for a few minutes longer if you got something you want to say.
Okay, I want to give other people a chance. I wanted to show you all that. Let's not be shy. Just call in. Let's make this fun. Okay?
Cool. It's cool you calling in and promoting the call in. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
First time caller, you know.
Okay, yeah, first time, and I'll try to remain consistent with these when your live streams notify me and so forth.
That's cool. I appreciate it.
Yes. But shout out to everyone there. Stay beautiful. The vibes.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Okay.
That was Amina. First time caller calling in. Love the first time caller. You're live.
Yo, what's good, man? This is Guillermo. It's good, y'all. It's good chat.
What's going on, Guillermo?
Yo, man, this fucking Amber Rose, man. She's like my man Judah 144 says, man. It's like 8 house, man. This chick ain't shit, man. All she's good celebrity, man. All she's into is emasculating men, chaos into the air for men and women. This chick, this lady, this girl, she needs help. She put in terms of all that slut walk shit or whatever. I look at it this way, man. My mother's a social worker, man, and since I was a little kid, maybe like 8, 7, 8, she used to tell me about her case and stuff. A lot of these girls out here who are, and boys too, who are, who are so-called sexually liberated, a lot of them got molested, a lot of them got raped, a lot of them got abused, and they never got the proper, reconciliation, never got the proper treatment to treat for that. So they go out there, they fuck all these guys, they fuck them for money, blah, blah. She was even telling me of stories of these kids who they act like they're all, sexually free, who be fucking dudes. And I don't know if you're from New York or whatever, but New York, there's an area called Chelsea. Yeah, my bad. There's an area called Chelsea where there's a lot of, gay people, but there's a lot of people with HIV/AIDS. And these boys and women or girls in high school, they be sleeping with these dudes out there for money, and while these guys be contracting, giving them AIDS or whatever, blah, blah. But they'll sit there and be like, oh, I'm liberated, I'm sexually free, blah, blah, blah. But they're fucked up in the head. So Amber Rose is putting all this chaos out there to lead us, especially black women. She sits there and says, you're liberated, blah, blah, blah. put it this way. Let me tell you to all the females, all the women that listen. I'm pretty sure all you guys know because you guys sound sensible in the chat. But put it like this way. Like you said, men, we don't praise guys for having kids out of wedlock, having 30, 40 kids here and there and there. The only thing that we praise about guys and that even women praise or like about guys, that a guy's able to talk to a woman, that a guy's able to show that he can mate with the woman, that he has that skill to talk to him, because a woman's going to put a guy through all these, bullshit, trials and tribulations to get to her. And we sit there and we commemorate the guys who can get that. Now, for a woman's not going to be judged the same way with a guy. A woman's not going to be judged with how many men she can sleep with, because she can sleep with many guys at any time. A woman could go out, she could break up with a boyfriend of 10 years today, go out the next day, and have a dick as she wants. A guy cannot do that. So a woman's not going to be praised for that. The thing that I don't like about what they do in the society is that they're trying to, instead of making men and women complement each other, they're trying to make us have this invisible war, like we should always be at war. Everything that we do has to be equal to a man and to a woman, and everything a woman has to do has to be equal to a man, and that's not how it works. The best, and they do that shit. I'll be really quick. They do that shit in the government, right? So you can talk about welfare, you talk about all this shit they use to try to separate the man and woman. What they don't want is a union between a man and woman, because when you have an actual union, I'm not talking about marriage, that bullshit. I'm talking about you have a complementary society of men and women working together. The government can't touch you. They can't fuck with you. They can't do a lot of the shit they're doing to people now. That's why you have all these, excuse my language, but thizots who run the so-called matriarchy, but you have all these ratchet kids that are popping out. Look at Chicago. Look at fucking Carson. Look at all these places where these kids are fucking popping out, shooting, blah, blah, blah. They're all tracked back to single-parent homes. And I'm not saying that a guy who doesn't take care of his family is a good person, right? But the good guys would be telling the woman, yo, don't fuck with that guy. He ain't about shit. But the government be like, nah, fuck whoever you want. We fund that shit, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. So they're trying to preach a lack of accountability and try to preach chaos. That's what this fucking thizzot Amber Rose is doing. She'll sit up there and talk about all this woman empowerment, but all she does is use the lowest level of fucking, I don't even say power, the lowest level of humanity, which is sex, which is a pussy, to go out there and try to get money from all these guys and get her little 15 minutes of fame. She ain't shit. What they need to be doing and what black women need to be doing, praise those women that they looked at the Chinese market for hair and hair products, and they know how to fucking take over that shit. They have businesses. They have online businesses that now sell black hair products and shit. Why don't we praise those women? Why don't we praise the women that come up with all these small little businesses that are thriving, that are being bought out for millions of dollars here and there? Why are we praising the fucking Amber Roses and Azalea Banks? Azalea Banks is a fucking mental case. And what I was trying to say was that Nick Cannon, I'm not saying that Nick Cannon got it on for ratings, but he knows she's not good in the head. So a little bit of controversy might spruce up the fucking what's name a little bit. And just like y'all talked about, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, or I think it was yesterday when y'all talking about the colorism shit. Go back to Azalea Banks. This girl's trying to weaponize colorism and say, oh, colorist, blah, blah. There was a video on YouTube. I forgot who it was, but I think it's some girl on Instagram. She was going back and forth. And the girl's dark skinned. She was like, oh, this black, excuse my language, I don't mean to curse word, but she said, oh, this black nigger, you tar baby, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this chick is not right in the head. Yeah, this chick's not right in the head. That black girl's going to look, see, the colorism, no. Like you said, man, colorism is not the issue. So all I was going to say is, man, we got to be careful about these agents of chaos that they're trying to feed to us, man. This chick, she has to put all these injections or all these fucking makeups and all that shit. She's not a agent of power. That slut walk shit, she did that shit for her own fame. She ain't shit. So all I'm just saying is that women, most of the people in the chat, y'all wise enough. Man, fuck Azalea Banks. She needs help. Then I say fuck her first. She needs help. She needs to get the fuck out the spotlight and get actual help. And that other fucking bitch, what's this Amber Rose. Fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. She's a slut. She can't compete with the girls who are in finance. She can't compete with y'all girls who are doctors, lawyers. She's trying to get y'all at the lowest level because she knows she can't attain to y'all level. So don't drop to her level. Let her keep using her pussy till she's fucking niggas like MC Hammer or some fucking bum on the street. No offense to MC Hammer, but fuck that bitch, man. I'm out. Peace. You see me in the chat. Thank you for taking my call. Peace.
All right, man. Shout out to Guillermo. All right, let's see. You're live, Jada Black.
Hey, what's up, bro? It's Turf.
What's going on, Turf?
Nothing, man. Just caught a break. I just wanted to hash in and give my opinion on the subject. Well, the last caller, he was going off on me. Now he kind of wrapped it all up in a nutshell, but yeah, he did. But basically, we need to get back to the ethics and the morals on, both parties involved, men and women. I mean, accountability is key. So you know, if both parties, you know, held themselves to some type of standard and accountability as far as just the moral aspect, you know, I think it would be a different world. But, you know, we living in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah out here, you know, so especially some of these major cities like ATL and, you know, other cities that pretty much exalt deviant behavior, you know, so.
Yeah, those are no-go zone if you are heterosexual.
Yeah.
Male.
Yeah, if you have any type of, you know, honor within yourself, you know, just kind of, those are the type of places in the country you just, you know, dip in and dip out, like maybe visit for like, you know, a weekend, but it's not like me personally, I wouldn't live in any of those areas, you know. So, but yeah, I gotta get back to contacting my customers, man. I want to just chime in for a second.
Hey man, I appreciate you calling in and supporting, man.
No problem, bro.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks.
Appreciate that. Shout out to Turf calling in. The lines are open, fam. People are getting things off their chests. That's a good thing, you know. Even when you at work, I'm pretty sure y'all have some words of wisdom that you can provide to somebody today, okay? Because we all need that, especially at the beginning of each week, okay? Hold on. All right, you're live with Jay the Black.
Shit, what's happening, Black? This T Gates, man. I can't catch the live stream right now. I'm at work, but I'm just in the shout out. Keep doing your thing, my homie.
All right, bro. I appreciate it, man.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I catch. I catch the next one. I'm at work right now. Bet.
All right, that's cool, man. That's cool. Gotta get that work in.
Bet.
All right, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to the bro. Yeah, we have some good callers, you know. I like to have I think I have some of the best calls ever. I've listened to certain streams, and their calls are okay. But even the limited amount of time I've been streaming with phone calls, you know. But shout, you live?
What's going on, man? So I guess this is a discussion about today's women or agents of chaos.
Yeah, clout chasers as well. Do you know any in your everyday life? Like, do you know, you can speak on that here?
Yeah, my first baby mama, man. I kind of found out she was what you call a clout chaser, more so like a agent of chaos. When she realized, you know, where I was headed and stuff like that, you know, I expected her to start working and, you know, doing her part. You know, she kind of start stirring up trouble and stuff like that, man. You know, she's proud of herself now that she got like 80,000 Instagram followers. She's doing her little Instagram modeling thing. But the bitch, you know, excuse my language, she don't pay bills. You know, she don't do nothing for my daughter or nothing. So, you know, I wouldn't got custody of her and stuff like that. But she think that's what it's all about, is being pretty and, you know, shitting on dudes. And good dudes at that. That's all I want to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, appreciate you calling in, getting that off your chest. We all listen, we've all met women that we regret. Okay, I think all of us have. All of us men we have. Okay, I think you just said that, and I think a lot of us men can agree with that. You know.
But it's just to add one more thing.
All right.
It's just crazy that they talk so badly about the so-called black man, but the good ones ones that's out here that's trying to do good and make a difference, you know, we get overlooked. And you know where I'm going with that. Like, it's not fair, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But that's all.
All right, bro. Shout out to you.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, you too, bro.
All right.
All right, man. Shout out to that brother for calling in. Yeah, I think we've all met an Amber Rose type or two that is like swooped us in, and we just weren't thinking right. And ever since then, we've always tried to do better. Make sure y'all liking the stream, man. Liking the stream, man. I just like the feedback from the phone callers, you know. Yes, it's very important who you have children with. You never want to be stuck with somebody that you feel like is an anchor, you know, that you feel like aren't going to do their part to help raise that child, you know. I mean, look at Boosie. I mean, his baby mama's trying to put him on child support. She's trying to put him on blast. She's going out there telling his business and trying to pin a crime on him. All because of what? He yelled at his daughter? We don't even know what for. She won't say what for. She probably knows, but she won't say why. Because it's going to make her daughter look bad. But you want to make him look bad. And if, let's say, a Boosie start losing money, how does that benefit you? How does that benefit you to help him lose money? How is he going to pay that child support? How you going to be able to just live off of his money and not work if you're trying to blast him and trying to destroy his career? We need to stop making things public. If my baby mama put me on blast, it hurts the both of us, not just me. Because other men are going to see that. And they're not going to be as quick to want to holler at you and talk to you. Because they're going to know this chick is crazy. Exactly, Guillermo. She trying to call out Boosie for having her brother killed, but you was cool with Boosie. You was probably at his welcome home party and everything. Another situation of clout chasing. Another situation of clout chasing. If you're putting your baby father on blast, who's paying child support, who's taking care of you, because you ain't working. This woman ain't working. She's living off his money. Are you mad because you think he treats his sons better than he treats his daughter? Is that why you in a bunch? Because I seen a couple of videos when he was with his sons. You don't see his sons' mamas complaining. But it's always probably that one baby mama that is going to give you a hard time. You're live with Jada Black.
Hey, Jay, what's up? This is Tamika.
What's going on, Tamika?
Nothing much. I had to sneak and get on my phone, so I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good.
Okay, and I want to say what's up to Dynamic, Gourmet, Burn, and Charm on the chat. Okay. But this is my first time calling in, and I just feel like, and I'm a little nervous. So I just feel like a lot of women, they have a past or they've done something that they will take to their grave. So I kind of get tired sometimes when I hear like certain women, and I'm not like saying all women, get on here and they, try to act self-righteous because there's things that they have done that they're not going to speak out on or put out there, but they'll call other females out on certain things. And it's not just the Amber Rose that's out here thotting and DMing guys. You got professional women that does. You have women that you wouldn't even imagine, doing thotty things, but they're just very discreet about it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of women, they do DM guys, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Like I don't have like all these social medias, but they do DM guys looking for like the next come up or the next follower or the next hustle. So a lot of women do that more than, they're putting out there. And I just feel like these women like the Amber Rose and the Black China and the Laura Galore that's now like doing this whole thought movement. Those are like the chicks that was like the shy girls, the ones that wasn't getting a lot of attention. And then they, come into their beauty and they're getting attention from these guys. And then all of a sudden, like they're addicted to the attention. And then they get addicted to, that life, that they're living. So I don't know. That's just,
Yeah.
you know, my thoughts.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of those girls, they were sort of like the ugly ducklings, and now they have new redesigned body that they pay premium for, or maybe they've always had curves. They just would hide them because they were probably a little nerdy. But now they're embracing them, and they're getting a lot of attention on social media. Yeah.
Right, and then like we have these women that's going first, they're going through like the ballers, and then once they, you know, go through these guys and these guys kind of know how they are, then they move on to the next group of guys, whether it's like the young group or the older guys or whoever. But it's just like they're going through different groups of guys, and once these guys catch on, it's kind of like they got to like, you know, switch up the game. So that's why you see people like the Amber Rose and them starting off with the ballers. Then now they're smashing all the young guys, and who's going to be, you know, who's next? So
who is next? You going to go old?
Right. So, I mean, they still have, I mean, even though they're getting older, and in your words, I guess they're starting to hit the wall, like, compared to the average chick, they still got some more years left on them because of that fame and that money and stuff. But that's all I have to say.
Okay. So. All right, Tamika. Well, I appreciate you calling in and showing support and shouting out the mods and everybody in chat. That's cool.
Wow. All right. Bye, Jay.
All right. Bye, Tamika. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was a very good phone call. Very good phone call. Shout out to everybody that's coming into the live. I like when the women call in because they provide really good perspective. I had a female on the line yesterday. We didn't agree. You know, we had a bit of a back and forth, but it was respectful. You know, I like having back and forth because I like to display my expertise in human behavior. You know, and that's what I want to be able to do when I do these interactions and these live shows where I can speak to the people. You know, we can have dialogue because clout chasing ain't just something celebrities do. Clout chasing is something that goes on in our daily lives. Right now, somebody's clout chasing probably where you're at right now, at your job, in your neighborhoods, in your family. Maybe it's a different form of it, you know, but it's there. But yes, I'm all for a woman being a thought for her man. Exactly. Be a thought for your man. That's what you need to do. Be a thought for your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got women who post all these pictures of themselves and videos of themselves. You think they're single, and then when they got to prove something, then they putting up a picture of some guy who they're dating. And it's like, dude, you're dating a female who doesn't even acknowledge you. You're dating a female who doesn't even acknowledge you. How does that make you feel? Get the fuck out of that situation before you end up getting cheated on or raising a kid that ain't biologically yours. I say she don't look up to these women. Clout chasing is basically attention seeking. I mean, you're live with Jay the Black.
What do, Jay the Black? This Philly.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. I just think, man, as a group of men, man, we just need to smarten up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I understand women do extra shit, but you got to see past that. You know what I mean? It's just thirst traps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, a lot of these people just fall into the trap, man, and they lead to their own path of destruction.
Yeah, it does. It definitely destroys you because a lot of these guys, some of these women are the best women that ever had, best looking women they've ever been with.
Yeah.
And then when that woman leaves them, they're destroyed. You know?
Hell yeah. Like, but that's all they look at from the jump though. Like, like they gotta smarten up and understand. Like, if she ain't got no conversation, if she can't communicate, you know what I mean? Like, if every time there's a problem, it's a fight or an argument, you know what I mean? Like, then that ain't for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think some
A
men
lot of
find the hard
motherfuckers
way.
just,
You know, they find out the hard way.
hell yeah. And then like you notice after that gold digger bitch leave, you know what I mean? Life just be over. They on crack or they broke, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or they living on somebody's couch and trying to start over.
Yup. Yup. Next thing you hear about them, they gone. You be like, damn. You be like, Buddy was just up, wasn't he? You be like, didn't Buddy just get the $20 million contract? You feel me?
Yeah.
Gone.
He's always doing interviews talking about how this woman did this to him and how he did that with his money. And it's like, man, come on. You do have to, after a while, you got to see past certain things in order to avoid these particular thirst traps, you know.
Hell yeah, man. Niggas gotta be smarter, man. Be smarter, man. Everything that glitters ain't gold, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit, get you some basic with great conversation, and you know what I mean. Like everybody else, and shout out to everybody else in the chat. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Shit, she got to be a thought in the bedroom for real. Like, and that's where it stays. Like you said, you shouldn't post your business on Facebook. Like anytime me and my old lady have a problem, we got 2 separate pages, you know what I mean? We don't post none of the shit that going in our house. I don't care. We argue about goddamn cereal. You feel me? Don't none of that shit get posted on the book. You know what I mean? Because it's just a statute that I feel I should hold my household. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I just be.
You gotta keep.
Just feel like they need to get smarter, man.
Yeah, you gotta keep that stuff private because people will use that against you.
Hell yeah. And then what niggas don't know is that you'll sit there and blast your girl on Facebook, like what you were just saying. Y'all go back and forth blasting each other. All they're doing is like, oh, okay, their relationship ain't solid. Now you got niggas sliding in her DM, and then you got females taking a shot at your nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And people don't understand it because their emotions, you know.
Man, no communication at all. Yeah, man. I appreciate you answering my call, man. Just wanted to chime in, man. Shout out to you. Love your stream, man. Great conversation. I'm watching live.
All right, bro. I appreciate you calling in and watching and supporting. I appreciate that. Everybody calling in, y'all contribute to the show as well.
No problem, man.
All right, man.
All right, now.
All right. That's the caller right there. Shout out to him. We always have some good callers, man. Yeah, you know, it's interesting you say that about the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. People can say whatever they want. The 90s was a cool era because you had fun even though you didn't have social media. You didn't have all these smartphones. But you still had a way of having fun, you know, and being entertained without getting in trouble like that. You live?
Yo, Jay, what's up? It's Misanthropic One, dude.
What's going on, Misanthropic? Shout out to you. Shout out to Misanthropic One. Hopefully y'all subscribe to his channel.
Thank you. Yeah, I just saw that you were live, so I was just calling in. I see the title.
Yeah. I saw this article about Snoop Dogg having like a new show called Clout Chasers. I said, let me talk about this.
Dude, now people are trying to run around and say, oh, that whole shit with Selena, whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just a promo for. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, no way. I'm not. Yeah, exactly, man. Dude, that shit has me crying, man. Oh my God. I'm just tired of everything, man. I don't know. The world is driving me fucking mad.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. Shit is like on top of his head right now, man. Some things I see. Like the faking it till you make it news, and you got, you know, the people who get upset at every little thing that you say and do. Like everything is just backwards now. You know what I'm saying? And you just trying to make sure you keep a clear head through all this shit. You know?
Right. Yeah. Dude, it's wild, man. I just get up in the morning and there's always some shit.
Yeah.
Always some fucking shit. And Dude, what's going on with this broad, with Amber Rose? Because I just saw you alive and I said, shit, let me jump in because I haven't talked to you in a minute. So
yeah, man, it's been a minute seeing you on the stream, but she dating this guy who was a rookie last year, Monte Morris. He's fresh out of he was a rookie last year, and she's already dating this guy. He's 23, went to Iowa State. They call him Monty Big Game Morris. So now she's dating this guy. He's walking around holding hands with her. You know what I'm saying? Claiming her. That this is his girl, this is his woman. He's in love with her. And I'm like, dude, you didn't even have to claim her publicly, dude. You were in a better situation than she is. She needs you more than you need her.
Right. Yo, these dudes crack me up, man. I love it. That they're willing to date down because, you know, you see a pair of tits and all that. This dude, I mean, Jesus Christ. I see it. Dude, it drives me crazy. It's like, dude, this is why, again, you know, I'm still purple pilling that shit. But I realize that women are going to be there no matter what you do. You know what I mean? Like, this dude, that just sounds like such a desperate, thirsty ass fucking catch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got all that pussy on Instagram.
Dude, I'm just
that, like, come on, man. You got all that social media baggage that's gonna come with this chick, man. She gonna want you at her slut walk.
yeah. Just like what's the other dude? 21 Savage.
Yeah.
What did he say? What was that shit that he was wearing? What did it say? I'm a slut or some shit like that.
It said I'm a hoe too. I think that's what it said.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, no. No. Oh fuck. My head's spinning, dude. But then
real.
Yeah, for real, dude. But then again, people are gonna do what they want. You know, I'm just tired of hearing about this shit, and then especially when it happens to black men, like we just don't know. We never learn, man. We never fucking learn.
Yeah. Because we always getting put on blast. We're always dating thizots. It's like we're always the butt of the joke. You know?
Oh fuck! I'm done, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. You just made my day, man. Like I don't even want to hear anything else. It's in between. It's in between fucking, you know, this shit, simping out, you know, all these dudes getting triggered by Trump. In between all of that shit, like I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just fucking tired of everybody.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
That's why certain people I don't just talk about anymore. I made like people like you got Azalea Banks going crazy. I'm like, I'm not making no video about her. Fuck
Yeah.
her.
Shit with her. I wanted to do it so bad, but I'm like, you know what? It's already expected, so I'm not even gonna speak on it because I saw the one thing where she just was getting mad at the Wild 'N Out crew or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen when you went on that show?
Yeah, like they clown you give them so much material, and you go and you get mad.
Yeah, you're a walking meme at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be easy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I don't even know. I was gonna drop a video, but you know, I've been just so tired, man.
Yeah, I know how you feel, man.
I'm just tired of the bullshit.
I don't know if it's just summertime or what.
Yeah, I was gonna drop something. I may do a review today, just real quick, but I'm just fucking beat. I was telling O'Shea because O'Shea was talking about calling it quits this year, and I said, yeah, dude, I'm thinking the same thing because I'm tired of repeating the same shit to motherfuckers.
Calling it quits?
Yeah, he was gonna. He said it was possible. Like at the end of this year, he was thinking of giving it up.
I mean, I don't mean, you know, I know individual, we all go through stuff behind the scenes people don't see, but, you know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gourmet. Thank you. Gourmet Thursday.
Yeah. It's out there. Hey, man, you know you welcome on the show anytime, man.
Yeah, I know, dude, I still got your email. I know we got to do something. We got to sit and think of something fucking, if we're going to do something, we got to like break the internet or something. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit I'm on now. Because I think YouTube been fucking with me. Because if you notice my videos lately, just been getting like hundreds of views when I used to get thousands and thousands. You know?
Yeah, it's the algorithm. They've been fucking with the algorithm, man. But shit, I mean,
yeah,
YouTube definitely been fucking with me. I mean, I'm down a few channels. I mean, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got to figure out. I got to, you know, because I follow a lot of people. I got to figure out what the fuck they doing. You know? So, yeah, I'm not gonna hang. I'm sorry. What?
No, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I don't want to take up your line or anything. I just wanted to touch base with you, and we really got to come up with something because I want to piss a lot of these motherfuckers off. Something's in me like boiling. You know what I mean?
I think bro. I think I know just the topic though. I think I know just the topic.
All right, yeah. Oh, okay, so you got to email me or whatever because
I don't know. It might be different. All I know is whenever I mention the name Michael B. Jordan, these chicks.
Yes, yeah, and I love him. Let me tell you something. I love him. He is one of my favorite. Well, you know, I can't stand most of Hollywood nowadays because everyone's like a fucking on their moral high ground and shit, even though they're all fucking hypocrites. But him, I love because he's just doing his thing. Everything he says and does, he for the most part, he lives by. So, you know, he just seems like a fun-loving dude and all that shit. So I support him. Plus, he's not far from me right here in Jersey.
Yeah.
He's like a few towns over. So, you know, I got to show love to him. He's not one of these fucking retards running around on Twitter screaming every day and, you know. But yeah, I love Michael B. Jordan. As a matter of fact, I can't wait for Creed 2 to come out because I'm going to go see that.
Yeah, you know, I haven't, I should, I ain't even watched the trailer yet. I am going to watch the trailer. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, God. Yeah. You got to see it, man.
I have a different director this time, right?
Oh, it's not Coogler?
I don't think he directed this one.
Oh, shit. Damn, dude. You know what? After I get off, I'm gonna go look that up because you need that. You know, Ryan Coogler and him are a great pair. You know, because they did Black Panther and all that shit. Yeah, Gourmet. Yeah, I got a channel. Yeah, I've been around for a while, Gourmet.
It's being directed by Stephen Caple Jr. I haven't heard of him.
Fuck.
But Stallone is writing the screenplay, so he's writing.
Okay, yeah. So that's Stallone's baby. So you know, I guess I'm still gonna see it anyway. Creed 1 was great. So you know, because usually these reboots are continuations of shit. You know, you kind of get afraid, but that one was on point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yo, dude. So you think that we should do something on Michael B. Jordan?
That might be one. I know that topic gets them going crazy. Look at what they're doing on the Shade Room. I mean, 50, 60,000 comments. I mean, on one post. Jesus.
Oh, fuck my life, dude.
I'm telling you, man.
Fuck my life.
Button issue. You think Trump is a hot button issue? No, it's Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, this dude can't live, man.
He can't, man. He can't. He on vacation. He trying to chill, man. Until this movie come out, man.
Oh, who you dating? She better be black. I'm like, well, what do you care? Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, Tony Robinson says Ryan Coogler is producing Creed 2. Okay.
But he's not on the director's chair, but he is producing. Yeah. But he's not.
Okay, yeah. So he'll have some influence. Yeah. So I'm good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Amina. That means a lot. Oh God. But yeah, dude, we got to do this shit. Wait, what about you usually do it around this time, like around 12ish, you go live, or this is just something?
I try to, when I try to do these morning streams, I try to go live between 10 and 12.
Okay. Dude, what about shit. I was gonna say Thursday, but I got these guys coming over to do an inspection over here. Electric inspection. So they, you know how they give the fucking the window of time?
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, we're coming in between 8:30 and 2:30. I'm like, come on, man. You know? So I can't even go to the fucking gym in the morning. Like I gotta sit here and wait. You know? Fuck. Yeah, I do boot camps on Thursday. The lady there, she loves kicking. Yeah, she loves kicking my ass. So if I'm not there on Thursday, she'll see me Monday through Wednesday or on Friday, and she'll give me shit. Why weren't you in class? I'm like, you know, I gotta fucking explain myself to her. Yo, she be kicking my ass, man. But shit, because Thursday I'm off all day, and you know, I don't want to do something and then cut it off because these guys are walking around and shit.
Okay. Well, I can see. Well, I can do this. I can send you a topic Monday. That Monday, and what I'll do is I'll send you a topic, and you just and whatever day you feel like in the afternoon, around this time now, that you can go live, I will shoot you the link.
Okay. Yeah, because you know the thing is like with I have like every other Thursday off.
Okay, so you only have
Friday, off? Saturday. No, I have Fridays and Saturdays, but usually I know I'm definitely running around. Yeah, but okay. Well, actually, Fridays early afternoons might be good. Okay. But like every other Thursday I got off, so that's why I was like, well, you know what? Just shoot me a fucking email, man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, let's not put too much out there. Let's tease these motherfuckers a little bit.
Trust me, the topic of the stream or whatever it's going to be doing, it's going to have people laughing before they even click the video. I'm going to make sure that. I'm going to make sure people are already in chuckle mode before they even click the link.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you did this because I clicked the bell and I didn't see this on your shit. Did you talk about the Terry Crews shit? Because people are pissed off at me because I did that video.
Man, don't make me go on a tangent. Some people I avoid because I know I'm going to say something that's going to upset some people, you know? And it just, to me, he just seemed like he's taking this situation and is turning it back on men. And it's like, dude, you go around flexing your muscles, man.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
Masculinity? Come on, guy.
Yeah, exactly. I was on, I don't know if you're familiar with this brother, Amazing Lucas. You know him?
Yeah, I'm so.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So he did that video, and I left a comment. I said, "Man, this dude." I said, "You did a home run. You just did a home run video." I said, "I lost every ounce of respect for that dude when he went up there in front of in the Senate and did that shit." Yeah. Dude, I had so many fucking soy boys in their feelings, man. So many. Oh, well, he doesn't need your respect. Well, apparently he does. If he's on the fucking public, if he's on the public forum, like apparently he does. Like this guy, 6'3", 6'4", 240 something pounds, and that old lady said exactly what everybody was thinking. Well, you're a big dude. Like, why didn't you? You know. Yeah, he started with that, well, you know, as a black man. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. All that shit goes out the window. If you're cupping my nuts for minutes on end, according to what he says, dude, I'm sorry, man.
For minutes, man, I would have smacked the whole shit out of this guy. I don't give a fuck if he's a producer, director, writer. You ain't cuffing. What? My knee-jerk reaction would have been to just smack him. Like, what the fuck? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, you saw what 50 Cent.
Like Kanye say, it has to be a choice.
Yeah, you saw what 50 Cent said. He goes, "This is how Will Smith handles it." You saw what 50 Cent put. This is how Will Smith handles guys that fuck with him. Remember when the dude he was at some premiere or whatever, and I don't know where he was at, and the dude kissed him, and Will Smith just smacked him in the face. Yeah, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, like. I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know if you did that video or not. So because you know, I look forward to.
I haven't done Terry Crews. I'm trying to steer from that because I know I'm gonna say something that's gonna upset some people. You know? I already know.
Oh, fuck my life, dude. Listen. Yeah, hit me up. I'll hit you back.
Okay.
You know, we really gotta piss some people off. I'm really feeling it now, man.
Definitely could do that, man.
All right, brother. Peace to the chat room. Thank you for the subs, guys. Gourmet Thursday, shout out to you. Amina, shout out to you. And yo, sub to my shit, man. You guys will like it.
All right, man. Y'all hear him, man. Appreciate it. This thing
All right. Peace.
All right,
love
bro.
you, dude.
All right. Appreciate it. Love you too, bro. Shout out to him. Got another call. You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
What's cracking with Jay the 2 Block?
What's going on, 2 Block?
Chillin', man. I just want to give you a quick shout out before I head out of town.
Oh, okay.
Everybody that support. Yeah, everybody that support and donate. Keep doing what you're doing, homie. Appreciate it.
All right, appreciate the shout out. Shout out to 2 Block with that, man.
Oh, yeah.
To you, man.
All right, peace, man.
All right, man.
All right.
2 Block giving a shout out. Make sure that everybody support and donate. Got phones going off. We got phones going off. But man, had a lot of good calls on the show, man. Everything has been like really, really good in the stream, man. Make sure y'all like it. Let's see. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Alright, we got another caller here. Alright, you're live.
Hey, what's up, Jay the Black, man? Definitely big time supporter of your work, man. Huge, you know, but you know what? I love your term. I love the term you coined, sliding DMs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty. I just saw that news report today that you reported about Snoop Dogg doing it. Isn't it too old to be doing that?
Yeah, you would think so. The guy's married. You wouldn't think he would have that hard of a time finding a woman local, you know, that ain't in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And also, wasn't he the one who jumped at Ron Kardashian about him and Black China? He might as well choke on his words at this point. I think he said he called she was like a big time player. And I'm looking at this dude, looks like kind of like a fool now.
He probably
but this is, you know,
he probably done paid to play with Black China, you know?
Oh my man, yo, where has the simping gone, man? What level has it gotten to where we have to do this these days, you know?
To epic levels of thirst. I think that's what it is. For you to want to sleep with that thing called Selena Powell, you have got to be on epic levels of thirst.
That's one thing. And the thing is, he slid on his DMs and paid. He said $2,000. Yeah. I'm like, are you kidding? That's like chump change. What are you doing?
That chick, nothing.
Yeah, like here's $2. If you can take care of me, I'll fly you out to make it even worse. But it's just. I mean, I'm like 36 years old. You know, getting older these times. You're looking now like, wow. Like, why not, man? Mm-hmm. You know, especially what you've been reporting on about brothers, you know, who are rich, who are doing this stuff. You know, I mean, you would think their game is tight enough where they would not need to actually spend money like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't front. I have a couple of TikToks on my, you know, on my Instagram. Yeah. You know, just to admire. But then you realize, like, you know, most of these girls are not even real anymore, man. Like they're like 100% artificial now. I mean, it's just, it's wild, man. I can't believe Snoop Dogg. You can imagine what other stars are out there doing that on the low. And it just tells you it's a time of the culture, and I'm thinking with these Instagram models, what are they going to do when they get old? You know what I mean? Their shelf life, the shelf life is not even the same. Some of them hitting the wall like 27. I kid you not, like 25. I think you even said that in one of your videos, that they're hitting the wall pretty early now. Like very early. Like even Amber Rose, I see her now. I'm like, she doesn't look as vibrant as she used to. She had a vibrant look. She doesn't have that vibrant look like she had.
Kanye, but now she that age is starting to creep up on her a bit.
So after what 21 said, she's dating younger dudes, and then you look at them dudes like, are you 21 Savage, man? You got a life ahead of you, dude. Let it be a jump off. Don't marry it. Don't wife it up. It's bad enough in the news. And then I looked up Serena. I was like, whoa, this chick is like, she's one who was alive. It said she had Offset's kid, right?
Yeah,
what is going, man?
Yeah, she had Offset's kid.
Oh my God, man! What are these dudes? You were right about the recycling, man. These chicks are like burned out. They look good on the outside, but you open up the package, you find dirty hot dog, dirty meat. Dudes just done shoot and spit them out, and now they just, I got this girl. And they don't even have to do all that stuff, man.
But
that's the part.
You know what I also think it is? Hey, the chat room want to know your name. Can you tell him your name again?
David.
David Lip. Gourmet's name is David. All right, but they also were saying how when Kanye West got with Amber Rose, how she looked way more beautiful and exotic
healthy,
than she does
vibrant.
Now. Yeah,
she looks dull and like finished.
Because look at the
like
dudes
dull.
she dates. She's dating simps who accept her for for how she looks. See, Kanye was hard on her with her looks. He probably micromanaged her and made sure that she was looking good, that she was in shape. You know what I'm saying? And now that she's with these different dudes, they don't care how she looks as long as her.
As long as she,
they don't care.
As long as she shows up, basically. Yeah. You good no matter how you look, Mom. Not Rusty. Oh, yeah. It's like, and you can tell it's on like a soul, like on a psychological level. Because most of these chicks, man, most ladies like do this stuff. You can imagine how this would affect them years later. They're like damaged dudes. And it's like, I messed with a girl once who seemed nice and beautiful. But when you peel that back, you get this crazy, stark raving person like, whoa, where you come from? And she got mad because I dumped her. I was like, nah, I can't do this. But again, she looked good in the beginning. And then I saw that. So it's crazy. Even in these streets, man, you got to be careful. But these stars, man, this is too much. She's a bad, hold on one moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I was riding my bike. I'm running to work. But,
that's exercise.
But,
cool.
Yep. But it's like bad investments, man. These are social bad investments and financial bad investments. Especially a guy like Snoop Dogg who needs to be quiet at this point.
Yeah, he don't need to tell nobody to be with no black woman when he's disrespecting his black woman.
And his wife, his wife's gonna pull like Jordan's wife did, like you said this morning. Jordan's wife did it. She waited till the kids got older and said, "Peace. I'll take half and bye. You want to have fun." But they got to realize there's a time limit on this stuff. Messing with these chicks, man, because most of these girls have been with dudes who have done unquestionable things, and then again they're raw dogging them. What makes it? I'm like, dude, that's like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Sitting there raw dogging, you don't care. That's Russian roulette, man. You may either get a baby or something you don't want, a gift that keeps giving no matter how much you give it to people. Right. You know what I mean? This streets is wild. It makes me, I'm a musician. It scares me about the music. Even what you told me, I was saying you heard what you were saying to the dude. You said that Amber Rose is dating a young, football star who's barely even came in like the business yet.
Yeah, now she's dating like this 23-year-old NBA player from the Denver Nuggets by the name of Monty Morris. Like he just finished his rookie season. He's 23.
Yo, my God. Yo, they not even chicks. They they're succubi, man. Succubuses, dude. They wait for that young energy and say, I'll take that. They waiting for him at the sidelines. The heck, they're at the college, they probably at the college games while watching them. Okay, I want that one.
They watch to see who's gonna be like the top guys in the drafts, and they definitely watch the draft. Like they be watching to see who's gonna be where, so they know where they gonna be at. They can contact them. You know what I'm saying? DM them like, yo, let's meet up. That's what they do. You know?
And what's she meeting? And you were saying she was meeting up with one dude at the airport. What is his name?
Yeah.
And tried to hide her face.
People saying that was Kyrie Irving.
Oh man, you got to keep it quiet. Just eat your own jet. At that point, you know, take it. So pick up to the Greyhound station. I'm gonna take long, but I'll be there. Bad enough, you got people out there. I mean, what can you say, man? We live in a day. You said about the '90s. It was a different time. The '90s was fun. Even with the turmoil and drama that went on in hip hop, it was raw and real. You didn't have this much like crazy, like stupid stuff. Like something no-brainer. Like no-brainer, no-brainer, situation.
Hey, your phone is getting muffled. I think the wind is muffled.
Yeah, I'm about to get going myself. Gotta head to work here, man. Yo, I appreciate your work. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Always stay in support. All right, Jay, it was nice talking to you, man. Thanks for answering.
All right, man. Appreciate you calling in, all right?
All right, man. Yo, have a good one, man.
All right, you too, bro. Okay, shout out to him for calling in. That's going to be it for the calls. We've already had a 2-hour show. And I know y'all got to get back to work. I don't want y'all to still be, listening and, laughing at your phones and people looking at you crazy. Like, what's going on there, But I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can go to the website, check out content there. The email is on the screen and in the description. If you want to contact me, you want to send me an email, you just want to ask me something, guidance is always needed out here in these streets. So